my shoes. Nobody's home. Home team.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Not a lot to complain about for this Grizzlies team right now. They lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And with All-Star Weekend fast approaching, it's always a great time. But the league has made some tweaks over the years. Shaq, anything you change or add to the events?
Listen, forget the tweaks. We need to get the big stars to participate in the dunk contest. First dunk contest I see is Dominique, Jordan, Dr. J. Pick guys. So pick guys. I know you're listening. I know you're playing.
Whatever. I'm not playing in no, not playing in the dunk contest, Shaq. Even though I've been invited, and obviously you have to either simulate through it or play it. I'm not doing it. I can't play it on 2K. And they simplified it, and I can't play it.
One thing I would like to see, I would like to see a one-on-one. Remember back in the day they used to have the one-on-one contest, and then the winners would play at All-Star Weekend. You're too young to remember this year. The one-on-one contest they used to have. Could you imagine who's the best one-on-one player in the league? Uh, Forget team play. One-on-one.
How about something we did a few years ago?
No.
How about bringing Horns
No,
back?
that was
And
terrible.
two-time Horns
That
champion
was
Kevin
that was
Durant. Who
terrible,
can
man.
forget
That was
Kevin Durant,
terrible.
back-to-back Horns
That
champion?
was so
One of them was outside, too. Remember that? That was
yes,
outside
it
the
was
season.
terrible, man.
A lot of look, it was a long.
Episode 66. Memphis is the best team in the West. The best in the East versus the best in the West. Just coming off a loss against Chicago. Felt cheated last night. That's how 2K getting on, man. I even broadcasting on my part where we got drugged. That's why I'm telling you, I can't play my part. 18, I'll probably play more of my part. But in order to get my speed up, I have to play up tons of my part and actually win and unlock those things to get my speed up. So I'm fighting against basically speed and the lagging. It was lagging really bad that game. Cause you'll see me trying to get over to guard the guy. I had to guard a glass cleaner, and you'll see me shoot all the way over on the court. And you're like late though. So it's like by that time he's already to the rim. It's like okay, thanks for that 2K. But yeah, double eight. I mean Agent 000 was talking about that crap. And mainly because 2K has probably one of the worst latencies as far as games. A lot of games have that latency because you're dealing with servers and you're dealing with jumping onto a server or whatever. But at the same time, it's not as bad as 2K's. Like most games, like Taken and some of the better games as far as online play have small latencies. 2K has like one that's probably 10 to 20 times worse. So you definitely need that speed. You definitely need that speed. You definitely need a right jump shot when you play my part because it's different. It's easier to shoot on my part, but it's still different. Oh man, flunked the dunk. You trash, bro. Got them Nikes on. Come on, Wes. They actually gave us kind of a problem last time, but the way this game's starting off, oh crap. Nice look. Good look for me. Come on, pass it back. They need to have the actual Jordan shrug. I know I've said that before too, but that's just a regular shrug, and you know it's based on Jordan, but do the actual Jordan shrug, because you know I'll put that in my animation every time. More than likely, my animation is gonna be the same. At least the kid and play animation, and I love the flipping off the elevated black flip, so that ain't gonna change. My celebrations might change in 2K18. They get better ones. Or ones that might fit my personality more. Like y'all can't see me one, aka Tony Ayo, wide open. Or the shushing one. Those definitely fit my personality. I just like the ice in the veins, so I picked D'Angelo's ice in the veins. I just like that one, and I actually watched that summer league game when he went off. I know he's used it in other games, but I'm just saying summer league was probably one of the first times he probably was doing it, NBA wise at least. And what else? Like, oh, I got LeBron's celebrations, John Wall's celebrations, but those don't necessarily fit my personality as a player. It's just I just think so they're cool, cool celebrations. About time. That's what I'm saying. When I pass the ball, that nigga don't even make the shot though. I mean, this is pretty much how my player's gonna look in 18, as far as sleeves and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do about tattoos. Hopefully they upgrade the tattoos. They need to really make it where you don't have to write it, drag A, B, drag it out. You need to be able to write the message and then be able to scale it and move it on the body like that. Because I would have had like actual I would have had actual phrases on my body if I if they had did if they do it that way. Instead of you going letter by letter, that's stupid. Plus, you're just wasting VC on letter by letter. I mean, it's not that much, but it's still stupid to go that way. You have to get all the letters, and then you gotta scale it all right. Come on, man. Let's go. That's off. There we go. Grizzlies ain't into this game. They just slow walking the ball back up. They trying to pace. That's probably what it is. Trying to bring it to their pace. That ain't gonna work. Go Frank. Go Frank. Yeah, that's called playing. That's called badge grinding. Nobody named Mama's Azure 14 steals a game. If we go back to your regular skill, you can't steal the ball. Because every time you try to steal the ball, you get foul trouble. 2K gotta tweak that too. Just because the skill gets better doesn't mean that every time you go for the ball it's a foul. I understand y'all trying to make it authentic and tweak the game and stuff like that. That's not authentic. It's not realistic for me to get in foul trouble because I'm trying to play excellent D and try to pick somebody's pocket. And then when you actually get a steal, it rolls to their favor. It'll roll to their teammate. It'll roll back to them. They're shorter than you. It'll pop up. They still get the rebound. I mean, they still get the steal back. So it's not a steal anymore. You'll die for it. Only thing that's cool about that is when you die for it and you go out of bounds, you still get the steal. But still, sometimes sometimes the dive should be better timed too, because you don't always slide out of bounds. Just because you're near the outside line doesn't mean you always go outside the line. Come on, let's go. You better not make that crap. Nigga, that's the junk I be talking about too, man. That junk be pissing me off. I could approach that shot better, first of all. Second of all, if he had listened, if he had passed the ball when I asked you to pass the ball, I'm a superstar. At some point, when I call for the ball, you should immediately, like that one, you immediately, but he threw it too short. Oh, come on. About time, Simmons. Simmons will not score the ball, man. Like, I knew that was going to be a part of this game because I played with him All Star weekend, but at the same time, it's like, When somebody gives you the ball and you open, like you guys start taking those shots. They made him way too timid on 2K. I understand he came in the league and came out of LSU with no good. He don't really have a good shot, jump shot and stuff like that. But there's times you passing the ball and the lane's open, and he still passes you the ball back. If one thing Ben can do is he can at least go to the basket. He may not be a good jump shooter, but he can go to the basket. He's 6'10". Who's gonna stop you? Pretty much short of somebody like a Paul George or more so or LeBron James really or a big man. But ain't too many ain't too many guards gonna be able to stop him from doing what he want to do. Man, get off me. Mm, I wasn't shooting that. That's another thing on my goal this next time around. I gotta pick an archetype. I gotta I gotta watch the guys. Probably Chris Smoove will probably get it early. Agent 000 probably get it early. YG might get it early. I gotta really watch them and see what kind of archetypes. Not necessarily to get what they want, just to see what the advice on what the better archetypes are. Because I can't be a point guard and not shoot threes like that this year around. I've always had a point guard that's been able to do it, but 2K has been different almost every year as far as that goes. And plus, I was playing on PlayStation 3, so I think the format was a little bit different. Like you could actually legitimately make your guy a superstar that could actually like I think on 16 I was athletic type of athletic finisher like this one like my shot creator kind of is but I was able to develop my jump shot. That's another thing. See, I think NBA Live is trying to do that to a certain extent. You get rewarded for your for your games and stuff unlocks and stuff like that. I can't wait for that demo because I just want to see how it plays. I'll get that on Xbox though. Probably broadcast that on Twitch or something. Can't wait for Madden too, because I'll be definitely broadcasting on Twitch for Madden, just so I could just balance out my stuff. I still could put it on my YouTube, like export it to my YouTube. So if my well, I don't really have viewers right now, but whenever I start boosting that crap up, I figure the more I do, I'm gonna start scheduling my streams too. Though, like I'm still gonna do random streams because it's my I'm an adult. I can do it whenever I want to, basically. I mean, whatever. But I think I'm gonna start like streaming at least like Monday through Thursdays. 11. 11's a pretty good time because Snowfall comes on at 10, and not really trying to miss Snowfall right now at this point. That's the only thing I've been watching really, as far as TV wise. I mean, obviously I watch Hulu and Netflix, but that's not TV TV. It's not scheduled TV. And even Snowfall I could watch on demand, but because I got DVR. But I'll pass to assist. I wasn't sure if I passed that directly to him or not. Let's go. That's off. Put it up. Should have pressed square. They act like they don't know what to do in that situation. That's a put it up right there. That's why sometimes it's a struggle for me to get assists. Cause I'm trying not. I showed that on my last broadcast how bad my turnovers are. That's one thing I want to work on for my 2K18 one. Try to minimize the turnovers. Have a better shoot. Have a better shot. Who knows what they're gonna do with this 2K18? They said they looked at everything, all the past ones, and they're gonna, I guess, make a combination of that. So who knows about the shot meter? I couldn't even get used to the shot meter on here. I've changed my shot again. Actually, I've changed this back to just something familiar. So get off me! What the heck? This is that's some YouTubers talking about this crap too. I agree with that. I don't know how you call that. That's some bull. The coach someone can't make those mistakes. Nigga, I didn't even do nothing. I got a foul for that one. But yeah, one in, I can't remember who it was because I get suggestions for because I watch a lot of 2K videos. So I get suggestions for, and he was talking about his wish list movement. That does matter because 2K has a tendency, especially on my career, to make you not have the ability to move off a screen or move off a or players tie you up. So like, don't get me wrong, players tie you up, but y'all don't even have it where it'd be realistic if his arm was like wrapped around mine and stuff like that. Because if you play ball, you've done little things like that to kind of keep your opponent near you and stuff like that. If you do that, then that's a legitimate. But I still should be able to break away. I can move backwards, I can move forward, I can move side to side. So stop making it where you can't. I can't move at certain points. I can move my player. I mean, Wade Ball is not even as good as me, but he's holding on to me the whole time. And honestly, it doesn't really. It's not going to stop a player like me because I'm not looking to pass the ball a lot of times. I'm looking to attack the basket. So you're not going to stop me. There's games where I've got 13 turnovers and still wax y'all. That's another thing. Gasol should have moved his arm. If I can't get that still, Gasol should have reacted. He should have been like, because I was swiping at it. If it's not a foul, T, you trash, bro. But yeah, if it, he should have moved his arm, or it should have been a legit steal. It should have been able to pop that up now. That worked. Maybe that helps because I'm probably more used to that jump shot than I am to anyone. That's the Jordan jump shot. I broke somebody's ankles, but they still was on me. Nice pass there, man. That's what I'm talking about. I hope they upgrade badges too, though. Obviously, we need more. Somebody had a good idea last night, a villain badge, but the people they used to obviously they're younger than me. The people they used to be villains, only with the legit one that they had was KG and Draymond. I understand what he was saying because when LeBron went to Miami, he was kind of the villain, but he's not really a villain. Even KD moving, he's not really a villain. He went he went with this light skinned kids basically. Like nobody sees Steph Curry as and Klay Thompson as the bad boys. You know what I mean? Like yeah, you got to name people like Kobe. Kobe was the one. Oh, that was Kobe was the other one he named. Kobe's true villain because Kobe just didn't care. But that would be a cool badge to have because you would come into like obviously I'm at home, so it would only work if right now if I was like the badge would only work if I was at home. It would work, but I mean it wouldn't be like as great as it would be at away games basically because you're still playing an opponent, so they gonna you still can get in their head or whatever. That's similar to what I was talking about making the trash talk though on here. Make it make it actually reactionary. But yeah, he was talking about how the villain was going. That would be cool though, because you would come in like when I come back, especially if you left the team and you come back like my last game, you left Chicago, come back, and everybody just booing you, and it just fuels your game. Like it just makes you play at a whole nother a high level. Because at the end of the day, when you're playing my career, most of us are at superstar level at some point. Whether we use VC, well, all of us use VC, but I mean, whether we purchased the VC in the beginning or we had to grind. Like, a lot of times I just grind. I just don't see the. I can't spend that much money on VC. I have spent some money on it like that, but not to the extent where I'm just like 90 something off the rip. Honestly, you shouldn't start at 55. 2K got either you go to development league like it was in 2010 because it's only realistic for you to be at 55. You got to be like your peers are 70 and on up, 70 and 80. When you go out and see the ratings for the rookies this year, and then you look at your my career players starting at 55, that's crap, man. And you can say, well, you got V. That's what we're trying to. Obviously, they're trying to get you to buy VC, but at the same time, it's like it's not realistic. You can legit if you play on rookie at 55, you can legit get into the top 10 and like I said, your peers are 70, 75 on up. I'm just saying to a certain extent, your skill level should be around the other rookies. It's one thing if you become a bust or something, which most of us are not gonna become a bust. The whole goal is to play relatively good to get to the Hall of Fame. Most of us win a championship our first year. It's rare that I have not won a championship my first year. I think 16. I don't think six. Yeah, 16. I didn't win. I was just like a crazy rookie superstar, but my team just couldn't win games. Like I was MVP, getting the awards, but just we couldn't win games. So it's rare that you don't win your first year. And then they kept glitching up on me on PS3, so and I didn't have it on internet, so I couldn't. That's the beauty of having it connected. If it's connected to the internet, when it glitches up, you can usually the updates help it. reset because my homeboy he's playing on Xbox and he sent me a text like 2 weeks ago and was like, "Yo, my career's gone." I was like, I looked up YouTube and sent him a video. Actually, the servers were down, so it kind of messed that situation up earlier. But yeah, he just turned it back on, let it play through the whole thing, and his career popped back up. So see, I didn't have the ability to do that last year with PS3 because I didn't have it hooked to the internet all the time like that. It wasn't until after I had started over that I got the internet up on 2K16. But yeah, 2K15, pretty sure I won a championship that first year. That may have been the only year I played, actually, too. Because I still haven't retired my 2K13 guy. My 17 guy is just as good as my 13 guy. Actually, my 13 guy is still better. Because my 13 guy could shoot threes. He was a 3-point specialist. See, that's really what everybody's talking about. You can keep the archetypes, but put extra stuff on there. Because if you could be a shot creator, or if you could be a, or you could be a playmaker and be a 3-point specialist, or a lockdown defender, or something like that. Just add some edge to you. Because the reality of the situation is, when people bring up the players, there's a lot of the players in the league you can't compare them. Meaning they're not really alike as far as play style. You look at KD and the Greek feet, Giannis Antetokounmpo, they not the same. Both of them around the same height, but they not. They two totally different type of players. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge, not the same as Joel Embiid. Not the same type of players. You can look at my player. There's nothing like my player in the league. But they've shortened my player's type of ability. How I have a mid-range dead eye and really can't shoot the mid-range. Can't shoot the three ball as a shot creator. Shot creator creates shots. And they will argue, well, that's what a sharpshooter is supposed to be able to do. No, a sharpshooter can consistently hit from, and it probably goes in flows with a sharpshooter, anyways, because it would be more like a streaky type of shooter or something like that, technically. But a shot creator can create their own shot, meaning that they should be able to shoot the three. They should be able to shoot the two. They can do crazy layups. They move without the ball well. I do that organically on the game. But yeah, I can't do shot creator if I can't shoot the three next year. Oh wow. Come on, let's go. 2K trying to play me. You better make this crap. You are 2K. Come on, man. That's another thing. Wide open shots. You mean tell me he just gonna miss that? Like people miss wide open shots. Don't get me wrong. But in a video game, we talking about in a video game. I know we talk about it being realistic and stuff like that, but dog, he's too wide open, and his skill set is to shoot threes. That's part of his bread and butter. Nobody was near him. He's got to make that. I'm sorry, he has to make that, and there's no pressure because we're winning. I could see if it was a close game. Actually, that's when you really need him to hit that shot. But I'm just saying that's when he would miss it more than more than likely that open shot. I'm about to say, wow, trying to pass it to Gallinari. Okay, I saw the screenshots for the game though for 2K18. I'm like, people were like, I think Chris Moose uploaded and stuff like that and said, like, show me, tell me what you think about it. It's like, since they're the screenshots weren't real screenshots, meaning 2K has a responsibility to, if you're gonna leak screenshots, do screenshots of actual gameplay, so it kind of looks authentic to what the person looks in the game. Like me screenshot this that replay, that would be a screenshot. Not me standing there random, basically. Because that's all it was, to show how their face looked. Yeah, we want to see the face look. DeRozan look a certain way, or Isaiah Thomas look a certain way because they had them. Then you didn't show a screenshot of Kyrie. Kyrie's on the cover, or Shaq, for that matter, because Shaq's on the legend. So that didn't even make sense. But you got to show actual gameplay. I know you don't want to show us. You're trying to slowly show us stuff like that, but at the same time, I need something where I can see his face, but at the same time, see him go into the basket, so I can gauge how much better the screen. I mean, how much better the graphics are. That's just my opinion, but maybe other people really thought they were. I thought they were okay, but I needed to see some actual gameplay. Them standing still to a certain extent, where you just see their face. That's not, to me. That wasn't enough for me. Actual motion. I mean, obviously the screenshot, so it's not video motion, but I mean like a screenshot of them going to the basket or shooting a three ball or something like that. A screenshot where they're actually, that they were in a motion play instead of standing there. Yeah, that makes no sense. Then I can't get it back from him, and he's dribbling like, okay. 15-point lead. Arrested for a DUI. Mm, Alabama player. Defensive lineman. Deshaun Ham. I am who I am. That's another thing about the archetypes and stuff like that. Like Michael Jordan's jump shot got better as he got older. People do you need space to develop, especially if you're going to constantly do drills on my court or practice that have nothing to do with your skill set. So if I'm doing a drill to 3 point, shouldn't that go towards my development? Shouldn't I be a better 3 point shooter just based off of doing a drill? So I'm like, come on now. I don't think I'm gonna broadcast though. As far as Madden, I don't think I'm gonna stream the actual Superstar game, the role playing game, because they keep doing this crap. Like even 2K does it to a certain extent. Put a story around it. You kind of need to have a little bit more flexibility. Even GTA did that to a certain extent. Yeah, they gave you three characters, but GTA needs to get to the point where you can have those three characters, but let one of those characters actually be you. I'm not talking about online. I'm talking about on the story mode. Even on the story mode, it's not you. It's the closest version to you, if unless you mod it or something like that. But it's the closest version of you. But my GTA guy don't look nothing like me. You like a criminal. I give you that, because that's the look I was going for, and probably could be ID'd very well too, because of his eyes. He don't have any tats or anything. 'Cause that's usually what they. But his eyes is gonna make him stand out because he's black and his eyes are like, I don't know. I don't know. That almond, it's like all close to a yellow almost. Hazel, probably. It's light. Well, it's lighter than hazel. It's sort of yellowish, or I guess golden. But whatever. I'm just saying, like they really Madden really built the story where you got to pretty much follow the story. Like, yeah, there should be stuff that you follow. There's always cutscenes and stuff like that, but you should be you. That's the whole point of having the career modes and story modes like that. You should be you. And there's pitfalls and stuff like that, and achievements and stuff like that, but you should actually be you. But they're getting back into that, so I guess I can't really criticize them too much for that. But when I expect a story mode, I kind of want to be able to pick my position, which is probably going to be quarterback or running back for the most part. Those are the easiest ones to flex. But yeah, you shouldn't just be Joe Blow off the rip. Like you can't even pick your own name on this one, and like I was like, y'all don't do anything that y'all thought that was successful in the past. Like Madden had a pretty, they had an okay career mode. I don't know what is it, '07, '08 maybe. They finally got was smart and let your college player be able to transfer your Road to Glory player to be transferred over to Madden. Stuff like that. So I mean, like Road to Glory was way better than Madden. So Road to Glory, you actually had to play in high school. You pick some teams in your area that you picked three teams that you wanted to go to. Then scouts would come from different schools, so you that added your scholarships. Only thing about Madden is you can boost your 2K you gotta grind. You really do gotta grind. Yes, you can buy VC, so that's a head start, but you have to grind. Whether you buy VC or actually go on grind mode where you earn your VC, you still have to grind. Meaning on Madden, I can literally turn the AI up when you were playing Road to Glory, or as far as on NC on college football, and then you bring college football back. It would look amazing on Xbox One and PS4. But yeah, you can turn up the AI. Your high school years, your college years, whatever. Boost up, get your scout, all the scouts that you want in. So Alabama, Florida, all the best teams that at that time, LSU and all them, which are technically some of the same teams. But only difference is if you pick something like Alabama, you have to be careful because it will actually tell you, due to your position, you may be a third string in the beginning. So Sometimes you go to a smaller school just to shine to start. But then again, like I said, you could turn the AI up and turn it down on the computer and propel yourself into a national championship and build up your player because they had an earning system, so you build up your player. And then by the time Madden roll around, you transfer your player over there. And of course, your ratings will go down because you're in the NFL now. But you could do the same thing on Madden and turn your yeah. There's no doing that on 2K. Only time you can mess with your sliders on 2K is when you're playing my league and stuff like that, which could be fun at times, but it's not. It doesn't help you become a better player on the game. It's nice to actually make shots though that you probably should be making more times than not. Because 2K got this thing where you play Hall of Fame, they don't even. They just have you missing shots off for no reason, basically. Especially somebody like my player. I don't play Hall of Fame, I play Superstar, but I'm just saying my player pretty much goes inside for the most part. So like the Bulls game, why am I missing those shots? Because we're playing the Bulls. Because I'm on a 9 game winning streak. Why am I losing the ball so much? It's like, come on now. Then my teammates can't pass the ball either. It's like, so the AI tries to do that sometimes, get trippy on certain games. Like, I understand it gets harder as the streak goes on, but don't make it almost impossible. Like they literally I got in foul trouble. I turned over the ball on times where I probably should have made shots that game. My teammates were making too many mistakes that they normally don't make like that shot. Really, if that ain't cheese to y'all, I don't know what is. So you jump up midair and don't do nothing. You don't even touch rim at all, or the ball don't touch rim. Come on, stop it. Come on, Matt. Oh, come on. You was right there. How do you foul him off of that? Keith, auto-generated player, superstar type player. That's probably why Memphis is playing so well. Got a combination of him and Gasol probably playing still relatively good. And of course, you got Michael Conley. Mm-mm-mm. It's too easy out here. Booyah. Come on, let's go. Fans complaining. They got mad. Come on. I don't think it should just always go directly to the opposition, though. Like Sargent had. That's what annoys me about Madden sometimes, too. I ain't played 16, so I can't really speak on 16 like that. Or no. I did play. I have 16. I don't have 17. But receivers, if corners can jump a route instinctively, receivers should be able to fight for the ball, should be able to move their body in a certain way where they can cut off corners and stuff or safeties and stuff like that. Madden has yet to tweak that crap. College was of course better at that type of stuff, but I don't think nobody's fully Really done that. And see, nobody else can make a football game but EA, which is stupid. At least with 2K, the door is still open for another game, so it can breed some competition. It's just that Live's just been so bad in the past years that there's no competition. We're kind of hoping, a lot of us are kind of hoping that it does that, because some of us get tired of 2K. I've heard some people complain about, or some people actually don't like 2K. I like 2K, but let's be real. A lot of us grew up on Live, especially if you're around my age, you grew up on Live. When 2K came out, though, it was like, wow, this game's actually legit. I couldn't knock it when it first came out. I was like, dang, this is pretty cool. But Live was the game, and Live always had those innovative ideas. I think 2K just kind of took from them because it was like we could do it better. And if you could take from them and do it better, why not? But hopefully, Live this time around is just as good. I don't even think they're coming out at the same time. I think they come out in December or something like that, which I kind of don't want to wait till December. But I guess it would space out. What are you doing? So nigga, you don't see the ball. The ball's in the perimeter the whole time, but you standing in the paint. As soon as I get the ball, they call in the three. Like, come on, man. What was you doing? I think Noel was the one that got that crap. Now, when a nigga wants you to go and shoot the shot inside, you ain't nowhere near in the paint half the time. It's like, come on, man. Don't stand in there when you ain't got nothing to. You ain't got no reason to be standing there. I think they should have more commentating too on here. I mean, not commentating, but like more like interviews around the league. Somebody was talking about that too. Just make it skippable. A lot of people don't want. Some people don't want to see that, so make it skippable. Like actual skippable. When they press X or A, depending on what system they have, just skip it. Not that stupid crap where the ref won't pass the ball to the player, or the coach keeps talking after you done stop the timeout. You skip the timeout. Nah, let them actually skip it because everybody's not going to watch that around. I want to watch around league because I want to know what my competition is doing, personally. Because I actively look at it all the time. Like there's some broadcasts where you can see me rambling and looking at stats the whole time. Like last night's one. Well, that would end it shorter, so it was like that broadcast was shorter than it normally is because I got in foul trouble and we were losing. Man, come on. That's another thing. They have to have player progression on my career. I mean, technically they do because LeBron went down, these last 2 years. But I'm just saying, like, literally in 5 years, Ben Simmons plays the same way. Joel Embiid plays the same way. Noel plays the same way. And obviously, I haven't played with them. This is my first year playing with them. But they're playing in their rookie state. They're not playing as though they've gotten better or gotten worse as a player in their position or whatever. Like technically, Justice Young should have got worse just because he wasn't making shots. Probably should have got benched. Really. Yeah, my usage rate is high, but the way they have Justice can shoot the three ball. He's supposed to be a really good defensive player. He doesn't play like that when you play with him. When I played with him yesterday, like he wasn't making every shot. He went. I mean, he went off, I guess, a little bit. So, because he got his points, but he went like lights out, I guess. What I'm trying to say. But he plays so much better than when he played. He could at least average 20 to 25 with me, and that's with my high usage rate. Because I don't. I mean, I give it the ball if you move to the basket. If you move to the basket, because let's be for real, I'm leading the league with 18 triple doubles, and that's mostly from assists. That's not from. Well, I did Brad badge grind for a little while too, though. So some of those could be steals, games where I had steals. But other than that, it's not. What you call it? Orange Juice will be back though for All Star Weekend. Speaking of this All Star commercial, even though they did put him in the starting lineup now. He wasn't in the starting lineup the last commercial, so that's gonna be interesting. I want they probably 2K so stupid. They probably put the instructions of Orange Juice up when I play All Star Weekend. I got about three. I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 games until All Star Weekend. Okay, you don't think I should make that shot? Clean to the basket, the right move, up and under, hit the glass, miss it, overshoot that? Come on, stop it, 2K. You make that. Let me go ahead and just give up the ball. Can't get where I want to get. That's off. What the heck? Could have sworn y'all got that rebound. Well, especially after he missed to try to dunk tip drill. That's what I'm talking about. That's another question of movement. So you mean to tell me I couldn't pass the ball? We had to go through jump ball. I can't cancel at the jump ball. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. There's a moment where he stops the ball, so you can't dribble anymore, but you can pass it off right quick to avoid the jump ball. It's like a lot of the animations force you to do stuff that you're not that you can get that you should be able to cancel out to a certain extent. Actually, that's what I probably should have been doing since they've been trying to keep me out of the paint. That's off. I just had to try it out because I switched it back to my Jordan jump shot, which I've been playing with for years. So I should shoot better with that one technically. Oh, come on. What's the purpose of my long arms if I foul every time in those type of situations? Okay, I had to see if I could hit back to back. I've done back to back threes, but like I said, shot creators can't really shoot threes like this on this game. One reason because my cap's not all the way up. Even if it was, it would be, I don't know, I guess 70, close, maybe 75, maybe closer to 80. It's like a 60, yeah, 69. That's not a good 3-point shooting. They need to change that offense consistency thing, though. You shouldn't have to go do dribble moves at team practice just to get it. I don't like that. How can I not make that shot? Gasol, I understand Gasol is a big dude, but Gasol is so under the goal at that point. Oh, that's bull. That nigga was going to shoot that. That's the advantage the computer has on you. They can change it in a blink of an eye. You can't change that necessarily. You get blocked, you're gonna get blocked. And sometimes you don't even deserve to get blocked because the animation puts you in that position. That's the only thing that helps you out when they try to slow down the animation like that. It's when they foul because they're late. But that should have been I should have been going up because that's the buttons I was pressing. I was already shooting. About time. Time y'all let me time it right this time. Time not give me a foul off of that kind of crap. Come on, let's go. That's off. Off up in there. Coming in the game, dropping threes. The computer, I think the computer was going to try to pass that one off too. Because the way he hesitated off of that. But my arms were long. He's shorter than me on that one, so I could legit still go through with that block. But I think they was trying to make him pass that off, knowing that I was going up for that. Knowing I pressed triangle. Couldn't get away with that one, 2K. Come on, let's go. Matthews. That's another thing. Teammates don't be listening to you either. You could press square all you want to. They not gonna shoot the ball every time. I don't need you to shoot it every time because I don't press square every time I pass it. But I'm just saying, like, what's the purpose of being able to press square if they won't shoot it? See, I didn't press square that time. He just was smart enough to go and take this. A lot of times they will not do that. My bigs won't do that sometimes. Like you post it up that way and nobody's behind you can body them. They won't do it sometimes. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Wow, that's what I'm talking about. That timing, man. Green light. Give me the green light. Stupid. Wilding out, wilding over here. God, dog. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. I could got around them. They forced him, and they should have called foul. Because that was a blocking foul. Lord have mercy. Playing mad aggressive, B. I thought this was the soft NBA. We playing 90s basketball. There ain't no hand checks going on, but they dragging you across the court, though. So that's what I'm saying. I can't pass that one off. I got a player right next to me. I can't dump that one off. We have to jump ball that. I can't cancel out the jump ball. Oh, come on. I was about to say if I shot that nigga's eyes out, I was about to say I should have been using this the whole time. Well, he is a shot creator, so technically, because the commentators are getting on me about my shot, technically, I shouldn't have shot it like that. I should have been able. It was off the dribble. I should have been able to, shoot him in his face like that. That's something I would literally do. My little short tail, literally do. Is try to cross over and shoot in your face. See, they make you back up. What is with that, man? I'm not trying to fade on that. You shoot it in their face on that. Because you got the upper hand on the dribble. Like that. Like he straight shot straight up. Because nobody was really. Because he went all the way around me. Get that out of here. I'm not playing with you, nigga. There you go, Ben. Since they trying to make me miss the shot. Keith. Oh! Oh, come on. You know it good well. You break him like that, you gotta give the shot. There's certain moves, 2K. When you body him like that, you mean tell me you don't give me that shot? Good looking West though. West played garbage man for us. Oh, come on. I could have been closer to him on that one. Because I was moving forward at that point. Before he got the shot up, I was moving forward. I'm not saying I'd have contested it. I'm saying I'd have been closer to him. It's all na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, that's cheating. Me missing that free throw. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, but I think 2K should, going back to story mode stuff, should build kind of around you. Should ask you, do you want a moms? Do you want a dad? Do you want to, you know, you can like, in the beginning stage of that, kind of build your parents. Because some people could have come from a single parent home. Some people want to come from a, even if it's not real to your life, you might want to be in a two-parent home or whatever. Or maybe you're raised by your uncle. I don't know. There'd be something cool like that to be able to. I mean, they don't matter in the same thing. All you gotta, they still gonna be built around in the story mode. It'll still be like a mom, a dad, or whatever. Like that 2K created. because I don't want to sit there and create extra players on there. Obviously, the only player you want to make authentic to you is your player. Hence, that's why a lot of us face scan that now. I couldn't wait to face scan my player. I hope it's a little bit better next year though, because my player looks like me, but it could look a little bit better. Like I thought I was gonna be looking almost in the mirror to a certain extent. I kind of look different than when I don't look exactly like I look. And then they got this whole where I have my eyes bugged out. Like that should be an animation thing too, though. Some people actually do walk around with their eyes bugged out like Bobby Portis, the power forward for Bulls. He literally does that like all the time. And I want to see like more crowd interaction, like fan player interaction. Like that was kind of cool when LeBron was acting like he was gonna drink the what's called drink the beer out of that from that what's called it. Like I want to see them signing autographs and stuff like that. That'd be dope. Especially well after a loss that went a bit crazy. I don't know who you yelling at when we winning. Who is you yelling at? So, this the assistant coach got a little bass in his voice, acting like we ain't winning. No more hero ball. Like nigga, who is you talking to? I better sit down somewhere. They ain't about to beat us. Talking about hero ball. The niggas gonna foul us. We going to the line. That's three players fouled out. And the crowd chanting my chanting MVP. Unless they pull a Reggie Miller and drop like 3 points in 3 seconds, or a Tracy McGrady or something crazy like that. Because I think Tracy McGrady had a game like that where he dropped a certain amount of points in a short amount of time. Those are two people that come off the top of my head. That's done that in a short amount of time. Unless they do something like that, they not winning this game. Yeah, Doc, you need to talk to us. Cause that nigga lost his mind. That's another thing. You should probably be able to argue with the because these things happen. Like, of course, it's not like nothing crazy, crazy. You know, like you still. The whole purpose of playing this game is to play the game. But I mean, even baseball has crap. Even baseball has it where the where your manager can get kicked out of the game. I hope they still have that. I haven't played a baseball game in a long time. I know when I was playing GameCube, I think the last baseball game I have is on GameCube. Well, no, PlayStation 3. I think I have it on there too. But you could press on GameCube. You press B whenever you got hit with the ball, and like the team run out. Or hockey, you could press like left trigger and right trigger, and then they throw their gloves down and they fight, and then you go to the penalty box if it was that serious. So it's not too far fetched for you to spout out your coach about something that he said because you don't agree with it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
I need Doris Burke interviews. No disrespect to David Aldridge, but Doris Burke should be interviewing. David Aldridge obviously still should be interviewed. But I'm saying mix it up to a certain extent. They only way they mix it up it is at the end of the game you talk to David Aldridge or you talk to the booth. To a certain extent, it's a skippable anyway, so you it should be both to a certain extent. So like one night Doris Burke talks to you. I mean, if you balling like that, You might. They gonna be interviewed anyways after the game. Maybe they have a locker room interview where you like in your undershirt or whatever, like you halfway getting undressed. That'd be dope. Get a locker room interview. 60 plus points. 60 11. It's not 60 plus points. It's 60 points. Ernie.
That's right, Ernie. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided
Mm,
the second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
yeah, I don't want to do that back to back again. I had a back to back earlier this season. Did not like that crap.
He had a crystal ball knowing he was going to go on. Great offensive performance.
And that'll wrap things
And
up
they
for
need Charles on here.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Because they can have Charles say some of the crazy things he says in real life.
For the rest of 2K Sports.
Because he would have some funny questions. Like, do you have. Then, of course, 2K could make some funny responses back to Charles Barkley. I don't know if it's about paying him or whatever, but shoot. Y'all gotta get Charles.